Hey everybody, what is going on? I'm Nick, this is Project WOOP, and you guys are Whoopsies. Today we are taking a look at a webcam, the OKIOLABS A10. I've tested over 10-15 webcams, and this is by far the widest angle webcam. The funny thing is, it's not even its party piece. So if you're looking for a wide webcam, you should definitely consider this. 125 degrees, very wide. Most webcams are between 60 to 100. Ignore the mess because I got a project going on. Right here, you have an industry standard, which is the Logitech Brio. We will move to the AverMedia camera. I thought that this webcam was wide until check out the OKIOLABS. If I just switch in between them, you'll notice that I'm zooming in. And then if I switch between the OKIOLABS and the Logitech, there's like almost no comparison, just how much more space there is in here. Also, you might notice that it's got a long cable. For those of you that are wondering, this is like 2 meters, 6.5 feet. Might as well go through the unboxing because I recorded it on my phone. Your thank you note, the quick start guide, the webcam, and the USB cable is attached to it. You can't disconnect it. In this little bag, you have the USB to USB-C adapter. Also, at this point, I noticed that it's got the switch, so I started playing with it. And finally, you have the tripod. By the way, it does extend if you want to get a little bit more height. It's 120 bucks on Amazon, or on their website, it's for $99. 720, 1080, and 4K, all of it at 30 FPS. It has a Sony CMOS sensor, aperture of f1.8, dual stereo microphones. This is a microphone test of the OKIOLABS A10. Of course, it has the auto lighting and the auto white balance, and you can turn those off if you want to manually control them. And AI auto framing. I'm gonna leave this in real time and you can see that I'm not doing anything, but the camera will automatically detect a person. So I guess the AI detected that I am a human. As you start moving around, the webcam will follow you, and it's not physically following you. It just has such a wide angle that once it crops on you, it can still track you around. So that's what you're seeing right here, and it's doing a decent job. See this right here? See how easy I'm moving it? I know it's not the most important thing in the world, but I have a few webcams that have a privacy cover, which is quite hard to move or pull down. So whenever I have my webcam set up and I have to pull it down, I end up moving the webcam a little bit, which means every time I'm streaming, I have to like uncover it and then look at my OBS to get the angle that I had before. Same thing with the cover that I have a webcam, that every time I'm covering it, it's so hard that it actually moves the webcam. This one that has a very easy one, I didn't have to readjust it every time I start streaming. So something to consider. It's the little things that I appreciate, said my wife. Most of my audience are gamers, and if you're gaming, you might also be streaming. So if you're streaming at 60 FPS because that's the smoothest. This webcam only has 30 FPS. Even the people over at OKIOLABS told me that this webcam was not intended for gaming, but you can use it. One thing I didn't quite like is it has a very small delay. If you're gonna use this webcam to stream and you use a different microphone, you're probably gonna have to delay your microphone just by a little bit so your lips are in sync with what you're saying, and it doesn't look weird when you're talking and your voice is not matching up with the lips. And the reason for that delay, OKIOLABS told me, is because of the auto framing. Now, the auto framing only works in 1080p, and it has a switch on the cable. I'll be honest, I told the people over at OKIOLABS that this switch reminds me of whenever I used to go on vacation to like a motel or hotel, and they have those lamps on the side, and you go to turn it on or off. I don't think they laughed at my joke, but it reminds me of that. I guess you could say that if somebody's not very tech savvy, that a switch on or off is a little bit easier. My final thoughts on this camera, well, it is $100 if you get it from their website. It comes with a tripod, which is not great, but even on Amazon, this thing is like 10 bucks. They even give you a USB to USB-C adapter, which is like another 5 bucks. That makes this an $85 value camera. I had to record this in post because I can't do math. If at any point somebody asked me for a wide webcam or an office webcam that can capture a lot of people, or a camera that has auto framing, this would be a camera I would put on their recommended list for them to check out. Thank you for watching. Bless your beautiful face, and I'll see you guys later.